you know, because they know that this stream is only for the sexy people.
This dance ain't for everybody. Only the sexy people.
Vagamon, no. Of course, you're still. Everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome. Even if he's still watching, we had this one guy. I forgot his name. What was his name? He would always, make a lot of trouble and say this is bad and that's bad and this bad. But at the end of the day, I did prove him always wrong. Anyway, I thought today, I think there's so much going on in the Karura and the Polkadot ecosystem, and what is so great to see is that it is just keep improving, and that the user experience and that the user interface is really, I would almost say, first class all the way. So yeah, so not only did we do, we was taking Karura and Kusama a few days ago, but then we saw Altair, right? And what is Altair? Well, Altair, I hope you know, right? That's the ugly cousin or the beautiful cousin of Centrifuge. And what are they doing? Well, they're tokenizing real world assets onto the blockchain. What you could say basically is that they're just an NFT business, right? And that's why I do believe that it's great that we have naked monkeys dancing, and we make an NFT out of that. But I actually do think that the future of NFT, and that is also why we need decentralized storage, right? Because we need a lot of space. I do think that NFTs, the real main use case, the utility, is that we will tokenize everything that has to do with real estate, art, even grandma, right? We're gonna tokenize grandma and all the inheritance. So yeah, so I thought it's a good thing, and yeah, let's all five of us, let's get it going. Let's get it. Thank you. I'm happy Betty is here. Anyway, let's go, and I think it goes a little something. So here we are. What is lovely to see is how Karura is really expanding, and obviously that will go for all protocols on Karura and Polkadot. So the first good thing I wanted to take you, we go to, the first thing you do is that you go into the Karura app. Karura. But before that, I just want to share about Altair. So Altair, today is up 10%. I guess it has very little volume, though, I have to say. I mean, it has a market cap of 9 million, and the 24-hour trading volume is 53,000. So no wonder today, when I bought a little bit for Kitty, that with that little amount what we bought, it really increased the price. There's basically nothing. I mean, very little volume. In a way, that's scary, but on the other hand, I think it's our opportunity. I'm sure that both Altair and Centrifuge will be major protocols when it comes to tokenizing real-world assets onto the blockchain. Anyway, so we see the price and the volume, and it's down 83% from its all-time high. So we have here, if you go into Centrifuge or on Medium, and we can see this was just recently. It was on July 7th that aUSD, that's liquidity pair listing and liquidity incentive program launching on Karura Swap. Why am I pointing this out? Because I want you guys to know that this is like in order to attract. It's a goodie. It's a like when you, how do you say, when you open up a new restaurant in the first few days, you give away 2 pizzas for 1, right? It's not going to be sustainable that you can generate these kinds of returns. So it's only for a limited time. So I just want to let you know there is no free lunch on Wall Street, no on Block Street. So that is why we have this opportunity, which is going to be limited for 30 days or something. Anyway, let's go back and then let's go through it. As I said, you come in here on Karura and it keeps growing. You can press here in order to see your portfolio. And I'm using the same dummy portfolio as we used last time. So we got $195 here. Reason being is that I transferred today some car tokens. So you can see here we have worth of 121 car tokens. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Yeah, I hope you can see it though. So what we're going to do now is that we're going to go in and see. So once you have this connected to your extension wallet, you go into earn. And when you go there, then you can see this is liquidity provider or staking. I'm happy they don't use that word farming anymore. And you can see right on top, you can see our pair, aUSD and Altair. And 272%. This is some sexy thing. Then they got other opportunities, as you can see, that we have also participated in. We are participating in, not on this dummy account, but for Kitty. You can see Karura aUSD, 88%. And what we did here 2 days ago was Karura and Liquid Kusama at 45%. But prior to that, we are obviously providing liquidity with our Kusama token. So we get 20% for staking our Kusamas. And in return, we get our liquid KSM. But I hope you were there, because today we're going to try aUSD on Altair. So what do you do in order to get this going? We need aUSD, which is the stable coin for, I actually think it's going to be the stable coin of the entire Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. And we need some Altair. We only have Karura, right? So what we go to swap. And what we want to do is we want to pay with our Karura. And we want to, let's say we want to swap 90 card tokens for AIR tokens, right? And so that means for 90 card tokens, we're going to get 2,125. And then here you can see they then explain how minimum received, the price one card, that many Altair, the price impact. You can see in this, the price impact here is 0.09. Now that's very little, right? Because it's a very small transaction. The trading fee that they are charging is 0.5 tokens, and Karura is currently trading at 60 cents. So that means it costs 30 cents. 30 cents. Now that's, I mean, this is something, right? And you will see how quick it goes. And then flexible fee, we are gonna pay with the card token. I think also Chaotic Rage, you asked me about that. Anyway, so let's do this because, yeah, boom, swap. Now there is a window popping up where I have to put in my very good. I forgot the, yeah, that's just great when I forgot that 1 second. Oh, now it's working. Thank God, thank God, thank God. I was scared. Okay, so here we can see that so we are exchanging for the AIR tokens. Now the second token that we need is obviously the Akala stablecoin, the aUSD. So we can see it's, and there you go, 30 cents for this, and we have received 2,125 AIR tokens. You can always go back here, and then you can see, scroll down, and then you can see now we got 110 card tokens left, and we got 2,125 AIR tokens. Value 53. I mean, I love it. It's great. I have to say, the interface, the user experience. Anyway, move on. We need some aUSD, right? So we're gonna go swap again, and we're gonna do the same. And so we're gonna take some Karura, and let's just do 90 again, right? And then we're gonna get, we want some stable coins, not USDC. We want some AUS. There we go. Some aUSD, and then yeah, we do the same swap, and I have to put in just sign the transaction, and then I'm gonna leave you for a second here. while that goes on. 1 second, 1 second. And I am back. I just wanted to make sure that I have the right code and the right password. So we got that too. We go back here. And we can see now on the balance that we have aUSD, $53, and Altair tokens. So now that we got that, we go to earn. And then you just go in here where it's, you take this the first one, and then you can go in under to details if that's what you want. You see there's nothing yet, but we want to become a liquidity provider. Press here. And yeah, then it says add liquidity to pool and get LP tokens, right? We need, you know, the liquidity pool tokens that represents our both coins, right? Because 50% all coins and 50% stablecoin. So you need to select the pair. Then you have to, where is it here? Here it is, right? aUSD, all there. Then it asks you what is the amount that select the pair. We did that, and how much do we want to provide? Now we got, you know, we got 53 aUSD and we got 2,000 of those. But so we're just gonna press the maximum we can. So it will calculate by itself, and that means that is 53.89 aUSD and 2,125. So that means that it took all our AIR tokens, and we still have 10 cent left. And then you go scroll down. Here it says the minimum LP tokens received, the exchange rate, the current pool size, and it usually also then states, but probably after, what percentage that we are, you know, our part of this pair. So we press add liquidity. That's it. I have to sign a transaction. You cannot see that. Thank God I got the right password though. You know, when I had to do this on Ethereum, or this could take like, you know, sometimes very long and be very expensive, right? Very expensive. It's like I didn't see what this has cost, but this has cost us maybe, I don't know, $1 or $1.50 to doing all these transactions. So yeah, we paid 0.0021 card tokens. I don't even know, that's a cent or something, a mini cent. It's so little. I mean, so little. That was a question I think you also had, chaotic rage, right? GDP, and it probably confirmed. Okay, so then in order to see, did we actually, are we providing liquidity already? Then of course you go back to earn. You scroll down, you can see here the first one. Then you want to see details, and you can see that here we are already providing $53, 2,125 AIR tokens. We have already earned 0.02 AIR tokens. We can already claim them, but I mean, that is probably less even than those 30 cents it costs for a gas fee. And you can see we are currently 0.08% of the entire pool. And that's all you gotta do. And then you go back to your portfolio. And then you can see now we've got $200 altogether. And then you can see that it even I mean, I love it. It is the user experience, the user interface. I remember when Karura started, or Kusama and Polkadot, I was thinking that's so complicated, but god damn it, they have made it wonderful. That's it. You have your entire portfolio. It was cheap. It was quick. You're making mad returns on a project that I believe has amazing success potential. But remember, everything I say and do is not financial advice, and I own nothing, and I'm pretty happy. Year to year, baby. 365 days a year. Yeah, I like that, what you're saying, Vex. It is, yeah, low transaction cost. You know, I mean, there's nothing more to say. We did what you had to do. So let me go back to the chat. I mean, it's so wonderful. It really is. It really is. But we should do some sharing on the way to the chat.